Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and Shalom to hopefully lit. So the title of this video would be The Number of a Man, right? Pertaining to, the number 666 or 603 score 6, right? So here's Revelations 13 and 18, right? It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6, right? And of course, this is going into the MOTB if you read up, right? But I was really wanting to focus on this last scripture, right? Because people try to attribute this to, 666 is the is Satan's number, so on and so forth. But it's not necessarily pertaining to the spiritual demon Satan, right? Because as it says, it's the number of a man, right? So who is that man, right? That man pertains to the wicked. And who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, right? I mean, we'll grab this right quick. This is Job, I think Job 9:24. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who are the leaders of the earth right now? Who is at the top? Who is in control of the earth right now? Esau, Edom, your so-called white man, right now. For if there's a Christian watching this video and there he go with the white man. We've been through this plenty of times, that not every so-called white person of a lighter skin complexion is Esau, but the majority of them are. So that's how we deal. It's just a generality. But back to the main point that we have at hand. Yes, the wicked is Esau, Edom, right? To say that the so-called white man is not Esau, Edom is really just a spirit of denial, right? Because it's clear. This right here, what we're about to read, is one example of prophecy, right? I'm gonna start from the top. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? If not, if not Esau, Edom, where and who is he? You know what I'm saying? Because who could it possibly be? Who covered the faces of the judges? Who covered the faces of our forefathers? Esau, Edom did that, man. And that's really just going into the Renaissance, right? That was the whole purpose of the Renaissance, right? Renaissance. Let's get the definition of that. Let's see. It says the Renaissance was a European cultural movement that spanned from the 14th to the 17th centuries, marking a rebirth after the Middle Ages, which is really the Dark Ages, right? And again, I mean, it's all prophecy, But it says the French word Renaissance translates to rebirth and symbolizes the period's renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman models combined with modern techniques. Yada yada yada. I will read this. It says the movement impacted many areas of European civilization, including art, literature, religion, and politics. So when you got these, the Catholic Church and so on and so forth, these are where these things stem from, right? I was watching the Elder's video yesterday, matter of fact, and he made a point You know, with the Renaissance period, right? If they were already in rule, right? The Roman Empire. If Jake never ruled the Roman Empire, which is the Dark Ages. This is why it's called the Dark Ages, right? But if that never happened, if Jake never came into leadership in Rome, which we did, it just wasn't really done correctly, right? But if that never happened, what's the purpose of quote unquote rebirth or renaissance? Why would you have to redo things if it already was? It makes no sense, you know. But these, I mean, plain into the holy, you know. But another scripture I get, I'm saying it's pretty vague because I can't quote it exactly. I do know it's in the Apocrypha. Kind of. First Maccabees 3:48. It says, "And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images." So pertaining to the wicked, it's the same spirit, you know, with Job 9:24. Esau Edom did this, right? I mean, okay. Let's say you open a bottle. You open the Bible and read it verbatim. Okay. Let's who is the most important figure in the Bible? Reading it verbatim. I mean, for once. But you see all the rest of them. I mean, what do we? This is the image that was passed down from generation to generation to your forefathers, the slaves, right? When we came over here in America, this is the image that was passed down. Now, I mean, it is starting to come out. It's really been coming out. People are beginning to wake up, right? But nonetheless, this is the image that you see. Who does this look like? Esau Edom. You know, it's quite as simple as that. You know, they're the wicked, right? But on another aspect, right, really getting back to the title at hand, right? Because I kind of did go off a little bit when I, you know, I went off topic a little bit. So back to the topic, Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right. So if you don't believe that Esau Edom is the white man, if you don't believe that, because we know Esau Edom is the wicked, right? If you don't believe it, then explain Obadiah 1:21, right? Because when Yahushua comes back, Esau must be at the top. They must be in rulership. So who is in rulership right now? Who's at the top? Your so-called white man. I mean, Obadiah 1:24, it says, and the second, and again, the elder, I think it's Elder Yashawamba, out of GMS Dallas. I know he's out of GMS Dallas, but I think his name is Elder Yashawamba, right? But he brought this out, and so will I, right? Because it's a great point. This is Obadiah 1:21. It says, "And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord." So in order for the Lord to establish his kingdom, his everlasting kingdom, right? Well, I'll get that after. His everlasting kingdom, who has to be who does he have to come and take down? Esau Edom. Let's see. Who is he coming to take down? Who is he coming to destroy? I think I might have spelled that right. I did. I mean, Isaiah was 63:1, right? Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? When he comes back, the destruction is coming. He's coming to slaughter these people. But again, they have to be at the top. This is prophecy. It says, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of strength, that I speak in righteousness, mighty to save, right? But the point being, he's coming to destroy Esau, Edom, man. And in order for prophecy to be correct, Esau, Edom must be at the top, right? And I was going to grab a scripture about the everlasting kingdom, but I mean, we know this, right? But yeah, it's Esau, Edom, man. Continuing on with that point, right? It's the second Esdras 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So if Esau is at the end of the world, and Israel is to follow, our kingdom is to follow, then Esau must be in rulership right now. And it's clear as day who is in rulership right now. Who runs the earth? Again, referring back to Revelation 13, it's the number of a man. Who is that man? Esau, Edom. You know, and it's really quite that simple. It's really quite that simple to be quite frank, right? This is Revelation 12:9, right? Just another precept. Now I'll end it with this precept on my lunch break. This is Revelations 12:9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Who deceiveth the whole world? Esau, Edom. You can say, oh, it's the spirit of Satan. Okay, cool. You want to say that? Fine. Who did he do it through? What vessel? What man? Like it speaks about in Revelation 13. What man did he do it through? Did he perform these acts through? Esau, Edom, man. You know, I mean, it's really quite that simple. It's quite that simple. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. We're going to end this by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and as a great millstone. And shalom to the hopefully lit.